Good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to get focused. I'm not even focused up there. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? Oh, I bet y'all are happy to have Affordably Crafty back, or Affordably Geeky, rather. Sorry you're looking at my hand. I'm trying to get focused here. See, it's still blurry. Maybe if I move the light. My camera is driving me crazy. You gonna get focused on me that way? No, that's not gonna work at all. That's not gonna work at all. Whoa, there I am. Now I'm in focus. Hello, Granny D. Hi, Ashley. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Sorry it took a hot minute for me to get focused there. My computer or my camera didn't want to agree with me. Not my computer, my camera. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Jess. How are you guys doing? All right. Good morning, Patty. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody, is you Lacey? I am sorry about Nightbot. You may have had a lot of what do you call them? Emojis. It doesn't like a lot of emojis for some reason. Good morning, Sandra. Ah, yay! Ashley's doing well. Awesome. Yay! So, everybody, as you're coming in, tell me about your Thanksgiving holiday, if you had one, those of you in the US, and your Black Friday deals. Tell me a little bit. Hey, Barbara, so nice to see you. Hi, Facebook user. I'm sorry I can't see your name. Otherwise, I would say hi. But hello. Good morning. Good morning. How are ya? Are we to say? Oh, that's good night. Yeah. Hello, Broella. How are you? I am in Colorado. That's a beautiful state. I am in North Carolina. Nope, no emojis. I think it must be I added multiple Y's at the end of hey. Oh, maybe that's what it was. That's weird. Anyway, sorry about that, Lacey. Hi, Shatika. How are you? Hello. Hi, LJ. So nice to see you. Hi, Sarah May. Oh no, Jamie, your screen went black. Oh no, nobody else's screen went black, right? Let me know if I need to restart. I'll do it if I gotta. I'll make it happen. Having leftover blueberry crisp from Thanksgiving for breakfast. Ooh, that sounds delicious, Jess. Can you send some my way? Hey, David, how are you? So nice to see you here. Okay, good. Screen is good on Lacey's end. Yay! I'm gonna assume everybody else. I hope you get that fixed, Jamie, because that would suck. I do have live chat on. Well, let me double check because I went this morning and I checked um, while I was getting some of my coffee. I did check. Hang on. Hang on. Oh wait, I want to go to my channel. I'm slow this morning. At least I have my makeup on before I started. All right. Oh, I should probably mute it. Sorry about that. No, it went back to top chat. I did live chat. I swear. All right, I fixed it. David says, so nice to be seen. Looking great on your TV. Awesome, Sarah May. Okay. Ashley Vincent, hello, friend. Happy Saturday. Jamie said that. Ashley says, I stayed home and had a low-key holiday with my mother and fiance. Those are the best, I think. Then fiance wanted to buy his mother yarn for Christmas, but he's not a yarny. So when I asked what kind, he cocked his head and is kind. What? You mean there's more than one? What? Okay, Vicky. Thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. Vicky has to leave for a few. Barbara says, went to Bonus Sons for Thanksgiving. Awesome. Had a wonderful meal. They cooked everything. The grandbabies were very huggy and loving. Oh my God, I bet you that was the best. Angela says, just checking in, going to my mom's for Thanksgiving dinner today. Oh, nice. We'll catch you on the replay. Well, thank you so much for dropping in, Angela. I appreciate it. No Black Friday shopping for Barbara. I really didn't do any either. I did end up going to Ollie's and I got some pretty awesome stuff. But I'm going to share that in the haul. And it's only because I've been wanting to. So my closest Ollie's is in Toccoa, Georgia, and that's about 40 minutes away. So that's where I went. And I've been wanting to do that, and it just hadn't done it. So since I had a day yesterday, didn't have to work, I figured, you know what, let's go. So I went there. I did get one Black Friday thing, but I'd actually ordered it prior to my sorry, my brain just decided to go kaput. Prior to Black Friday. I'm so sorry. So I ordered it prior to Black Friday, and I did get it. It's just I had to replace my little oven that I had. So I got the newer model, and I got it for like $70. It's normally $230, and the older model is $100. So, but I got the newer model for $70. So anyway, I had to replace it. I got that. That's the only Black Friday thing I did, and I really didn't even go in and go shopping. I had pre-ordered it, and then I picked it up with my groceries yesterday. So that's what I did for my Black Friday. Just making it says low key here, just us and one son and family. It was super, and we were done by 7 p.m. watching Mysteries. Awesome. I actually my mom, my sister, and I, hang on just a minute, I gotta switch over here. So my mom, my sister, and I, we went my sister's family, and of course Ro was with us. We all went to the Dillard house, which I mentioned that to you last time. So we went there, and then we had reservations, but we didn't get sat at a table or served until about 30 minutes after our reservations, which was annoying. But anyway, so that happened, and then so we go through the whole meal, and the way that they serve everything is family style, which is great. And we enjoyed the meal. But by the time they got to desserts, they'd run out of pumpkin pie. And then they wouldn't let us take home any leftovers. So my mom they gave her a plastic cup for water. So she finished up her water and she gave it to me, and I put in some leftover turkey. So I had some leftover turkey yesterday. Oh, Carol said, I ordered the Karen cloud cakes from Michael's Black Friday. Sucked me in. I also ordered a small amount from Joann's. Awesome. I actually did not order any yarn on Friday. Not to say I didn't get yarn. I did get some yarn, but not from those places. Hook said, did a bit of Black Friday shopping, 4 items. Oh, what 4 items? Can I ask? Suzanne? Hey, not the end. Says just coming in. Hey, everyone. Got an Ollie's haul on Black. That's what I did. I went to Ollie's. I did the same thing on Black Friday. Thanksgiving was nice. So Naughty says, what did you pick up yesterday? I am cutting in and out. I'm sharing essential Wi-Fi. Oh, with a house full of people that are trying to use it all. Yeah, I understand. Gosh, that sucks, Jamie. Well, I did get some yarn, and I got some here. I'm actually going to share this picture on Instagram probably today. Let me find it. Sorry. I got sucked into my notifications, but let me find it. There we go. All right, so this is what just a little bit. I also got a dog bed. There we go. So you can see a little bit of yarn there. Anyway, there'll be a haul video, but I also got a dog bed and we got a couple of blankets. Oh, Ro, you forgot about the blankets. Oh my gosh, I'm blurry again. It will go on Facebook. It'll probably go on my page as opposed to my group. But yes, it does go on Facebook. I need to start sharing on my personal file. I don't share as much on my personal my person like I have two Instagrams. So I have my oh, what you call it? Instagram. I'm not thinking right today, you guys. Forgive me. I have my hook to the left Instagram, and then I have my personal Instagram. And most pictures of my daughter go on my personal Instagram, and then those get updated to Facebook. So now my Instagram, my hook to the left Instagram will update my Facebook page, the hook to the left page, not the group, but the page. Anyway, a lot of info there. Sorry about that. Broella says my Black Friday shopping consisted of placing another order from Hobby for Halloween yarn. I love their Halloween yarn. Jess says I tried not to buy yarn, but then Lion Brand's 40% off got me. I'm so glad I missed that because that would have gotten me on some of their higher end yarns. So I placed a small order of those to try Darn Baby Alpaca. Will do it every time for me. Well, you know what? That's worth it. Suzanne got 2 sweaters and 2 pairs of PJs. Awesome. So you'll be nice and cozy, or someone will be nice and cozy, right? LJ says, I haven't purchased anything for Black Friday. I went to my local yarn store on Thursday, but didn't have a discount as such. Her yarn sells cheaper than I can buy online and no shipping. Well, that's nice. Okay. In that case, I would buy a lot from my local yarn store. No, oh, Jamie, yeah, I saw where you're not on Instagram. No, I do share on Facebook, but I share so my hook to the left Instagram goes to my hook to the left page on Facebook. And then my personal Instagram goes to my personal page on my profile on Facebook. So any suggestions on where to buy yarn for baby clothes? I love Lion Brand has an ice cream yarn that's cool. It's a 3-weight. And I actually just picked up a couple of things that I picked up from Ollie's. That's OLLIE '*S, Ollie's. It's like a bargain bin type store, kind of like a Big Lots. Anyway, I just picked up, they had Karen baby cakes there. So that would be a good one as well. But and I don't know if they have any special for baby stuff. I like using 3-weight because it's a little bit thinner, but it's warm. But a 4-weight works just as well too. I use a lot of 4-weight. Hi, Sandrine. Sandrine's in the house. Dawn says that's the one I just answered. David says, I wasn't going to buy yarn after my weekend at Black Mountain, but Carrie was destashing when she moved and I had to help a girl out, right? Of course you did. We wouldn't have it any other way. Why didn't I would help her out too. Just saying. Oh, but you know what though? Because I know I haven't been able to visit Carrie live lately. I wish I did. You're talking about the Yarny Elephant, right? Not the end says, I got looped yarn and a couple of regular cakes. Uploaded the Ollie's vid last night. I need to check that out. I probably won't get mine uploaded for until Tuesday. Going to Hobby Lobby later today via my brother for purple yarn. Yay! Resin and epoxy. So what do you make with resin and epoxy? I am very interested in learning a craft with resin and epoxy. because it makes some beautiful stuff. Jess says, I'm going to try not to buy any yarn that unless it's from Mom's shop for at least the rest of the year. I need to spend more time making than shopping at this point. Yes. Amen to that. Ashley says, oh my gosh, I'm glad I missed Lion Brand too. I want to make a big squishy blanket out of 2 of their giant cakes of babe blanket yarn so badly. And I promise not to buy any more yarn for a while. Yes. Well, I haven't made that promise, but well, to myself. But anyway, I had to check out Ollie's and get some of their deals. I am a little busy. She's live this very minute. Yes, I am a little busy. But maybe I'll go back and see if I can't check out her replay or something. I am busy. Unfortunately, I can't watch somebody else while I'm live. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and ask the first question of the day, and then I'm going to show you what you can choose from if you win the drawing at the end of this live. Okay, so here, what is the last thing that you completed that you're proud of? What is the last thing that you completed that you're proud of? Actually, my messy bun hat. Oh my gosh, I'm having so many problems with words today. Pattern. Well, I'm not completely done with the pattern. I have some notes that somebody sent me, and I haven't had a chance to look at them yet. All right. So while you guys are thinking of an answer to that, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what you can choose from if you win the live giveaway. Okay, so this first one is their set of buttons. They're Ursula, Corella Deville, and Maleficent. Aren't they cute? Oh, ow, my stomach hurts all of a sudden. All right, and then I have fireflies. And then I have the big button. Isn't that pretty? And I have kitten caboodle, which these are paws and meows and kitten heads with tails. So cute. And then I have Minnie Mouse, red, white, and bling. And then I have Splish Splash. These are all buttons, you guys. These are all buttons. And then I have these nice, like, crystally, shiny, pretty ones. Then I have Forest Babies. And I have flowers. And then finally, I have this little pack of, this is just like navy, brown, and black. Just a variety of buttons. So I have that. This one I won't send internationally. The rest of them I will. And then finally, I have this 3-tiered tassel. So that's what you can choose from if you win today's drawing. Okay, so let me back up a little bit. Okay, so people that they completed, they're proud of. So Sarah May says DK weight socks. Ooh, that sounds nice and cozy. DK weight socks. The cat says the Layla shawl from Kristen Amdahl. It's so pretty. I bet it is. A top by Expression Fiber Arts Shandi. That's from Tammy. Hi, Tammy. So nice to see you. Jess says, I'm very happy with the Crochet Erin cowl that I posted in Yarn Hookers Facebook group. I need to go check that out. I haven't looked at that. LJ says, I was semi good as I did get the black yarn that I needed, but I did get an orangey color that I recently enjoyed working with and 2 balls of chunky and variegated watermelon sort of shade. Ooh, that sounds pretty, LJ. I love the watermelon, but it's kind of like a pinky, dark. Anyway, it goes to the green, maybe. Not the end says resin and epoxy crochet hooks. Oh, nice. I didn't even think about that. What? Eventually, once I figure out the correct formula, get the UV light and get a Dremel. Oh, I'm excited for that. And I think you mentioned that before, and I totally forgot. Suzanne says, actually, 2 young children hats. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Jenny says, good morning, everybody. Hi, Jenny. David says, I completed 2 quick and easy hats in a bulky yarn on Thanksgiving afternoon. Oh, fun. I have something in my hands now that I expect to complete before your live is over. That's awesome. The washcloth I made on Thanksgiving, granddaughter claimed before I could even get a picture of it, made out of Kobu yarn. Ooh, nice. Towel toppers that I think that's what I finished. I need to do a bunch of towel toppers, Redneck Crafter. I really do. Brella says I completed a black witch's hat. Ooh, with the spider and bat embellishments. Oh my gosh, I bet that sounds beautiful. I mean, that sounds beautiful. I bet it is beautiful. Hi, Defense. How are you? Hi, Defense says hello. Love from India. The Yarn Fairies. Hi, Yarn Fairies. So nice. How are you and Ed doing? Good morning, Mel. She says, I recently completed several knit raw sets. Oh, nice. I had an avalanche in my bedroom and enough other craft supplies fell so I could get to some of my yarn. There you go. Perfect. LJ says, yay, green. Yeah, greeny, pinky, whitey. Oh, nice. I hid it from Madam already because she kept stealing it. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Jenny. Oh, hang on. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. It says, love you, Mel. Sorry you haven't been here in a while. Just know you'll always be my girl, praying for you and your family. Aw. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Jenny says, I recently met a lady who organizes all her projects into large Ziploc bags, including pattern and hook. Yes, and I've done that before. I'm currently organizing mine the same way. She says no more than 2 whips. Okay, I don't do that. But I do organize mine into the large bags. Good. And the Yarn Fairy says, good morning, Mel. Recently completed. Oh, I think I saw that. In various jacquard yarns. Ooh, beautiful. I'm proud of my renewed interest in crochet. If it hadn't been for being forced inside, this wouldn't have happened now. That's so cool. I love it. In India, and now it is night. Oh, that's cool. Yes, I love it when Dana blesses us. I'm so nice. It's so nice to see you here. Thank you so much. Carol says, I think my Lizzie blanket from Anya Cal turned out to be my best work. I've gotten the best compliments. Ooh, wonderful, Carol. I love that. Hi, Terry. So nice to see you. Hello, you guys. Hello. I've got a curious kitty over here. He keeps, if you see an orange nose like come in from here, yeah, that was him. That's my curious kitty. That's so those of you coming in, let me know how your Thanksgiving was. I asked this question instead of my normal what's in your cup and what's on your hook. I asked how your Thanksgiving was and did you find any deals for Black Friday? I did not necessarily go Black Friday shopping, not like my traditional normal get up at 5 a.m. I can't get up at 5 a.m. I can barely get up at 9 a.m. these days. Anyway, I did go to Ollie's. I got good deals at Ollie's. So, oh, that's awful. The Yarn Fairy says ours is the sick house at the moment. We've both been sick in bed since Wednesday. Oh my gosh. I am sorry you got the funk, you guys. I'm sorry. I hope you guys start feeling better soon. Terry says, missed you at Adorably Geeky. I needed to be at Adorably Geeky. Unfortunately, they are up early. I dragged my butt out of bed at like 10 a.m. this morning and had some breakfast and drearily got ready. So I like to go into Affordably Geeky at least at the end of it. But unfortunately, this morning I was not moving very fast. Ashley says, recently finished for my best friend's parents a huge corner to corner in coffee and cream inspired colors. Ooh, that sounds beautiful. Chosen from Lion Brand skin tones, which I saw that they were on sale. It was also my first time doing a ribbed border. Oh, I love ribbed borders, you guys. Love it. Good morning. Charlene's in the house. She says, good morning, Melanie and everyone. Thanksgiving with friends and no Black Friday. Well, I'm sure you had an amazing Thanksgiving. I have got a cat peeking over the side, staring at me and slowly shutting his eyes. He cracks me up, I swear. Ow. Okay, I feel a little bit better. My bun, I feel a little bit better about my bun now. I bought 3 large skeins of black yarn at Michael's that I needed. It was buy two, get one free. I live in Ontario. Oh, nice, Ginny. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, wouldn't you know it? I have to start a new skein on the last row. Of course, that's how things work, right? Barbara says I made my own pattern for the washcloth, 2 rows of single crochet to work with the cone stitch over, then a row of double crochet. Repeat it until it's as big as I want it, ending with a row of cones. Ooh, I bet you that's beautiful. Suzanne says, "Oh yes, I've knitted for 6 years. I knit up a hat and finished it up very pretty. My husband looked at it and said, 'Now that's a hat.' He finds crochet hats too holy." Oh, well, and I get that. I understand that. And when I am making like a just a plain beanie, I the biggest stitch I'll go with is a half double crochet. I'll do a half double crochet in the round. That's actually my favorite. See here, I bought. Hang on, I'm just gonna put y'all on mute 1 minute because I'm gonna get my coffee girl to get me some more coffee. Okay, daughter made our thing. Oh, that's so nice. Daughter made our Thanksgiving dinner with a guidance via text from me. She'd never done a meal of that type previously, and her bird was beautiful and tasty as well as the rest. Oh, I bet you she was so proud of that and so happy to take care of that for you. Yay. Uh Aw. Dana says you're missing tons of thumbs. Sad face. Yeah. If you guys get a chance, do a little bit of thumbs up if you're enjoying yourself. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so I'm gonna ask my next question of you guys. Um, oh, this is actually a really good idea. Have you learned any useful productivity hacks recently? Have you learned any useful productivity hacks recently? Ah, look at Granny D. It's Granny D saying, "Howdy, David." I got something on my pants. Broella said I had to work on Thanksgiving. I didn't mind it though because I got to be with animals, not crowds of people. Where do you work, Broella? I've got to know now. I've got to know. Hey, and Dana says, "Hey, Granny, that craft." Oh, she's saying to you that craft room is a firecracker. No, you can't come across this way, buddy. Is someone trying to get to you? I think he might be if you want to help him out. Can you help little guy? Lottie, Gritty D says, I love that. My daughters would say one project per project bag and just a few. Yeah, I do one project per project bag. It's the few part that I have a problem with. Come here, bud. This is the one that was standing behind there looking at me. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. You want some love? You want some love? This is my It-Bit. I know you guys normally see Stella, but she's in the bathroom right now. Oh, all right, buddy. I gotta type in. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. I sorry, bud. What in the world? I know. I sorry, bud. So this little dude, which you guys have seen sometimes, this guy is It-Bit, and apparently he's looking for a little love. He was trying to get across over my computer just a few minutes ago. Oh, thanks, Sarah May. Oh, Barbara sent me pictures. Yay! I love it when you send me pictures. Awesome. Barella says, I work at a wonderful no kill animal shelter. Oh, I love that. Here in Colorado, I'm very thankful. You are a girl after my heart. I'm just saying. David says there's a principle one often hears in the in the corporate world that if you focus on one project at a time, you'll get more done. I have never been able to do that. Thanks. And Granny D says, thanks, Dana. Hannah and I still have some decorating to do in my yarn study. We've for sure got to decorate the background. Yes, my gorgeous Permian. That's right, Yarn Fairy. He's my gorgeous Permian. Aw, thanks, LJ. I'm so glad that you enjoy my kitties. This one and Stella are my most affectionate. I do have my gray one. He'll come up and he'll rub up against me and love on me, but these are the ones that want to just sit and cuddle with me. Just Making It says, it sounds weird, but getting up from the computer every so often when instead of starting to surf when taking a break from work helps me get back to work sooner rather than getting stuck in interwebland. I see that. Defocus, like pulling away and then coming back and refocusing. I've seen that. I understand that. I get that. That is actually an excellent way to stay productive. Now, where are you going now? What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, she tried to do that with Gremlin, the gray one. She bite the crap out of her.
That would be Peanut in the background.
Bring the coffee.
Thank you. Gremlin's the one that you see paces behind me with the short. He's the gray tuxedo. Hi, handsome. Here's my handsome boy. And then if Sammy gets jealous enough, she'll come up and jump up here. She might be wallowing on my bed right now. Oh, is she right there?
Yeah, she's watching this.
I see. All right. This is, oh, his handsome little face reminds me of my Smitty. Yes, and this is the little dude who I had to take to the vet. If you guys, I know some of you are on Instagram, but I posted a reel where I had to take him to the vet and he was yelling at me. But he is doing so much better. What you need to do is eye goop stuff, bro. But he's doing so much better. But it says, my handsome little face reminds me of my Smitty. I have 4 cats, 3 adopted from the Humane Society. Smitty walked into our house one day and basically refused to leave. I love that. I love that. So this little dude, we picked up on the road. We have a colony of feral cats that live around our area. And this is one of them, was one of them until he became ours. But we picked him up just in time because he actually had a pretty bad ear infection. So much so that now he can't jump very high. And he always looks at us like cockeyed, like, what's going on? So he always has that look. There used to be a cat, and I can't see who said that. Hang on, I'm backing up just a smidge. Oh, LJ says, there used to be a cat that visited my mom and used to pummel and yell at her belly. She was diagnosed with ovarian cancer shortly after. Swear that cat knew. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Jess is also swatching. Instead of just diving into a project, has increased productivity because I waste less time using yarn that doesn't work for a project. Oh, that's kind of nice. Or fighting a pattern that isn't giving me joy. I love that. I love that. My boy. He's purring. Oh, the minute time blocks. Oh, wait, I use the Pomodoro method of time management. It is unbelievable what you can accomplish in 20 to 25-minute time blocks. Yes. Are any of you guys, what is the name of that? It's a woman whose cleaning principles were you just clean as fast as you can, do as much as you can in 5 minutes, and you'll be amazed at how much you can get done. Oh my gosh, you just hit me in the face, Ipit. Wait, no, Ipit, that's just not gonna work, bud. Just not gonna work. Here you go, Betty. All right. Sorry about that. Yes, Sarah May. Exactly. I was taking him. He was not happy about going to the vet, but he's so much better now. The Fly Lady, Ellen. Yes, that's it, Fly Lady. And Jenny, thank you so much. Yes, he says, "Oh, so glad you rescued him. He's beautiful." Yes, my handsome boy. I am happy we rescued him. He is our one little dude. Hi, buddy. He's still right here. He's our one little dude who plays fetch. He loves to play fetch with his mice, but and he's our quintessential middle child. So my youngest, which is the longer haired one, he uh he still hasn't been fixed. He's scheduled to be fixed. I couldn't get him in until February 9th. But anyway, he um he starts fights with everybody. And then my older one, this is not counting Stella. Stella's the old dame of the house that I inherited. But my older one, my gray tuxedo, he likes to get out. He's the dominant boy, and the little one tries to dominate him, and it doesn't work out for the little one. So then he dominates my little middle child, and then my middle child will get in between their fights. Sometimes it's funny to see how they're different personalities. Jess says to Yarn Fairy, I will have to look that up. I've switched from the ADHD time management methods to something that changes activities more often for health reasons. Welcome back, Samantha. Samantha's back. David says, Mel, did I tell you my sister adopted? Oh, while I was away. Yes, I think I remember you mentioning that. While I was away. Poor thing still isn't. Oh, what about the puppy? What? I got something in my finger, like a splinter, I think. I'll survive, you guys, I promise. Was away. Poor thing still isn't used to. The little thing will get used to. So what does a kitty cat look like, David? And is it used to your puppy yet? Ashley says, if it's like it's my show now, send me super chats so I can buy catnip and toys. Jenny says, I read a book called Clearing Clutter with Feng Shui years ago, and that has made everything super easy to do in regards to keeping organized and clean home. I need to read that book. Definitely. Redneck Crafter says, my cat doesn't care how bad sick I am. I better keep the food and water dishes full and litter blocks clean. I won't kill you. Yeah, that's true. This little dude, whenever we don't have, okay, so we have we actually feed the feral colony around here. And if I could, thanks. Thanks, Ashley. Ashley says, hey, I'm just doing what I heard the handsome cat tell me to do. I will get hit some catnip just for you. You hear that, Ipit? You got some catnip on the way, bud. Yeah. He's like, where's it now? I want it now. Thanks, Samantha. Samantha says, I love your channel and your shows. Thank you. Wait. Here. Broella says, I love my female cats, but male cats are the best. Such lovers. My boy sits in my lap when I crochet. He's a good helper. You know what? I have gotten only boy cats. Now I prefer female dogs and I prefer male cats. But Stella is my first female cat. Now I got her when she was already pretty old though. So that was so she was pretty relaxed. So she's about 13, somewhere between 13 and 15 years old. Oh, David says it took the cat and the dog a little while to get used to each other, but I think they're coexisting now. Hey, as long as they can coexist, right? And Granny D says, hey, Sarah May, and all I've missed whilst trying to get stuff together to take to my Hannah's to hang out with the girls today. Hugs and love for all. I'll be with y'all just a while later. Woohoo! Well, have fun with your grandbabies. Yarn Fairy says to Jess, you basically choose a specific time block, 15 to 25 minutes, set a timer, and work for that amount of time. When the timer goes off, set timer for 5 to 10 minutes to rest. I love that. Not the End says, there's a cat next door to me that is not taken care of all. He's put out when it's cold. No, he shares a house with 2 dogs and about 10 people. I wish he would come stay here. You know, there's actually a cat that lives outside here that we thought about taking with us when we leave. We call him Swirly Cat, but I don't think we will. He actually seems to be well taken care of between all of the neighbors. That's what I started to tell you guys. So we have two kinds of food because I have we have three types of cat food because I've got some picky cats. So we got a big giant bag of cheaper cat food, and that's what I put outside. And basically, it's eaten by the cats, the possums, and the neighbors' dogs. And then I refill it. So that's why it's cheap because it gets eaten by everything. Um, but I haven't put any out in a while because it's winter time, so I'm not trying to invite like coyotes. In fact, my neighbor had a bobcat get under her house. So that was an interesting story. Um, but anyway, so we had that, and we ran out of our normal cat food, dry cat food, which I also feed these guys half a can of wet food a day. So anyway, we ran out of the dry cat food, so we used the outdoor cat food, and my cats were like, no, 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 this is not what you feed me, no. And then Stella has her own special cat food because she actually gets sick and throws up anything else. So she has her own special cat food. I know, my picky cats. This Yarn Fairy says, if you track it over a day, you'll be amazed. Versus just going by on the fly. It also reduces internet rabbit holes. Yes. Well, and you justify giving yourself 5 to 10 minutes. You justify that going down a rabbit hole, but when that timer goes off, I'm done with my rabbit hole. I'm back out. Actually, I get on TikTok rabbit holes. Yarn Fairy says, Justice Yarn Fairy, thank you. I need to try that. I've been using that to do tasks I'm procrastinating on. I tell myself I can do the task that long and then reward myself with a different activity. Awesome. I love that. So you guys are talking about being productive. I love that. Okay, so since I've seen a huge possum on my deck late at night lately, yikes, yes. Honestly, I get possums. I have possums that live right behind me, and then I have some that come up under my house, but they don't ruin my house. They just go under there. And I actually don't have a problem with possums because they help with snakes and rodents. So if the possums come and eat the cat food, I'm like, that's okay. Just protect my house and don't hurt any of my animals, and I'm good. As long as they're not getting and chewing up anything underneath my house and ruining anything, I'm good. Doesn't bother me. Did your cats ask to see the manager? They did ask to see the manager. You should hear Stella whenever she's not getting her food like she expects. Woo! And Samantha is working on a blanket right now. Just as I was taught to stick with something until done many years ago as part of my ADHD management. Learned it well, but now with arthritis, I have to take breaks more often. I think the time blocks might work. Oh, yes, I bet it would. And Borella says to not the end, go to your local animal shelter and rent a trap. Cats are pretty easy to trap. They can place him somewhere safe or fix him a cozy bed outside away from the wind and weather. Yes. And I've actually seen, because I've been thinking about doing this for some of the colony that we have around, but I'm afraid I'm going to end up with other animals that I don't want around. But you know how they have the you can get the big bin. I think it's like I don't know how many gallon, but anyway, it's a big bin, and then you put a cooler inside of it, and in between the cooler you cut up a soft cooler, and it's like insulation. You put that in there, and you cut a hole on both the cooler and the bin, so the cats can go in, and then inside you put fleece, a bunch of fleece and stuff. Anyway, I've been wanting to do that, and I haven't yet because I'm afraid. Yay, Samantha's going to be at Yarn Hookers tonight. Yarn Fury says, I love possums. They also eat a ton of ticks. Exactly. Very important here, Lyme disease country. Same here. Exactly. Jenny says to the Yarn Fairy, I recently read that cluttered space takes a lot of energy to live in. I found that interesting and true. Not the end says, I'm considering making him a heated house between our properties on our carport. Ooh, I like that idea. I love that idea. All right, you guys, I'm going to ask the next question. It is, Oh, okay. That's a weird question. I'm not going to ask. I'm going to ask this question, but it's not a real question. If you have an answer, I would love to hear your answer. It says, if your home was packed full of golf balls right now, how would you remove them? Open a door and just get a bunch of trash bags and cart them off. Okay, so this next one is, do you have a favorite mug? And explain it. And why do you love it? So I don't know that I have a favorite one. I have like a series of favorites. This is among my favorite. Oh, and Grandy says, "Do you yarn fairy? They're okay from afar, in my opinion." Oh my gosh, it cracks me up. Sometimes I'll go outside and I'll see a possum, and he'll start coming down the hill. That's right behind me. He'll start coming down the hill, and I look up and I see him, and I'm like, "Hello!" And he sees me, and he's like, "Ah!" and books it away. I've seen him. Also in our we have a little fenced area that we let the dogs in, and I've seen them in there, and when they see me, they're like, "Ah!" run away. Possums crack me up, to be honest with you. Jess says, I can feel the difference between cluttered areas and uncluttered areas. Clutter is stressful. I agree. It's a sign of your mind sometimes, although my house is a clutter. Probably why I can't think of words today. Sandra says we have 3 feral cat totes for our outside baby, so I love that. Call my brother and come. Yeah, Sandra says she would call her brother and come get those golf balls. And the yarn fairies, yes, I do. I even had a mama bring me her babies in the spring. What? That is so cool. I love that. Jess says, I have a couple of favorites. They were made by the teacher that taught my kids and whom I also did my student teaching with. Oh, the mugs? That's so cool. Redneck Crafter says my nephew uses them as targets for him to shoot at. I'm sure you're talking about possums, right? Granny D says I have a favorite teacup, a large one with a silicone sippy top. I'm a club. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Yarn Fairy says I've been moving with the shop vac and garbage pails. Yes. Samantha says, what is your favorite things about the yarn hookers? Well, Samantha, my favorite things about the yarn hookers are Ginger and Julie. Vonda says, for golf balls, I'd open my French doors and throw them out. Yes, exactly. What? Hi, Vonda. How are you? So nice to see you. That teacher gets to be a full-time potter now, so I've been collecting his mugs. That's so nice. Pottery. That's one thing I would love to learn is potting and how to, do that. One of these days I might. Maybe. uh Yeah, I agree. I agree, Granny D. That is super duper cool. So those of you just that are here with me for the first time, at the end of my lives, which I usually end right around 1 p.m., the end of my lives, I do a drawing. Now, the caveat for the drawing is you do have to have been active within the. Oh, that's Gremlin right there. That's my oldest boy. You do have to have been active within the last 5 minutes, and you can choose from, and I do send most of these internationally. There's one I won't send internationally, but you can choose from these if you win these gifts. So this is the one I won't send internationally. It's just a little container of buttons. So that I would send to anybody in the US if you win, if you want it. Okay, now these I will send. The rest I will send internationally. All right, so there is a nice button. This is a set of buttons of Ursula, Cruella de Vil, and Maleficent. And then I have some Firefly buttons and Minnie Mouse buttons. And kitten caboodle. So there's little kitty cat heads and little meows and paw prints. And then Splish Splash. And that's mermaids, some sparkly seashells and dolphins. Flowers. And these pretty sparkly buttons. Forest babies. And finally, the 3-tier tassels. So that's from what you can choose from if you do win the drawing, if your name gets drawn. You like the big coconut button? Isn't it pretty? I love their buttons, actually, that were this line at Walmart, organic. I really do love this, organic elements. And you're right, it is coconut. I didn't even realize that. It says coconut. Huh. That's so cool. Look at me not paying attention. But I love it. It is a pretty button. All right, so those are what you can choose from. I will say that you do have to be active in the chat within the last 5 minutes, and my members do have a little bit of a higher chance of winning. Just a little bit. I don't give them two, but yeah, they have a better chance of winning. I'm sorry. Words are hard for me today, you guys. I'm telling you what. I got issues with words. All right. Oh, Redneck, I'm sorry. Redneck has a headache. I hope you feel better soon. Hey, there's Ed. I hope you feel better too soon as well, Ed. You and the Yarn Fairy. Says, yes, the coconut button is awesome. Yarn Fairy says, we are using a set of the Celtic design coconut buttons on a poncho that is almost complete. Ooh, I bet you that's gorgeous. Not the end, says Greeny D. We end up taking the house to the end of our property. He left. Taking it to the house at the end of the property. He left when he got good and ready. All right. What am I missing? We'll have to come back and watch replay. When to get the mail. That's okay, Barbara. I'm glad that you're with me. I appreciate it. Yes, I love the tassel. That's actually from Darn Good Yarn. But yes, I do love the tassel. And Vonda's doing good. Yay. Jess says, making pottery is super relaxing. If you like rocking in a rocking chair, pottery gives you the same soothing motion. I would love to get back to it someday. Oh, I didn't even realize about it. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let me unhit pause. I'm still in live chat. And am I mute? I had my thing muted, and I need to not be muted for later. Oh, that's okay. LJ says, hubby called me, so I've missed a lot of the conversation. Oh, well, you know what? Just jump right in. It's all good. Ed says, yes, I'm Mel. I'm feeling a lot better. Not 100% beginning there. Okay. And that's all we can ask, right? Jess says, sorry, have to go. Catch you on the replay for the rest. Well, thank you for joining me this morning, Jess. I appreciate it. Thank you. You have a great day as well. And darn that hubby, LJ. Darn that hubby for calling you. Hubbies always interrupt, right? Okay, I read that part. What am I going to have for lunch today, Samantha? I intend on having chicken noodle soup. What I always have. Chicken noodle or chicken and rice. It's Campbell's chicken and something soup. I always have it. That's me. I'm very plain Jane when it comes to that. I go for the same thing all the time. But I do have some stuff I want to try and get recorded today. I need to do some batch recording today or tomorrow. Or both. But I do have some stuff I'd like to get recorded. All right, so here's the next question, you guys. These are like next few are all in the same vein. It says, how do you get motivated for difficult tasks? How do you get motivated for difficult tasks? Yes, Granny D, I love those soups, right? my lunch every day. You'd think I'd get so sick of it. Maybe one day I will, but I love chicken noodle soups. At what time? I usually eat, Samantha. I usually have my lunch right after I turn off my live. That's usually when I have my lunch. And then right after I get finished with that, I do recordings. I record videos if it's my batch week. Sarah May, well, thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, or joining us today. You have a great rest of your day as well. And maybe you guys, I don't know if you know, but the Yarn Hookers is at 5 p.m. tonight, and it's here on my channel. So please feel free to join us there. David says, dang, discovered a design feature on a wrap I'm completing. Ooh, well, that's always a pleasant surprise, right? Yarn Fairy says, that sounds wonderful, Chaz. The pottery, grr, when the phone sends messages and I'm not done. Oh, wait, I guess that's not a good thing. So Greta D says, ruh-roh, David. Okay, well, Samantha, yes, definitely be back here for Yarn Hookers. Tonight, we are going to be talking about a holiday gifts. They're going to be more Christmas, like the gifts that are more Christmas focused, not making gifts for Christmas, but so much making like Christmas themed gifts, I think. And we may not stand that. So it's that's the thing about having 3 people is we each have our own take on it. And I'm trying not to limit anybody because this was my theme week. So I'm trying not to limit anybody by what I was thinking. I try not to do that. Okay. Well, Granny D, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. You have a blessed day as well. Mwah, thank you. So Vonda, the way that they get motivated, she gets motivated for a difficult task is keep telling myself it won't get done by itself. And yes, that's so true. This right here is Gremlin. He's my oldest boy. Hi, handsome. No, don't get in the way of everything. Come on now. Ashley says, I partake of the hippie lettuce. I'm a chemo patient and it's legal in my state to motivate myself this way. Yeah, okay. Hey, you know what? That works. I am the opposite. I actually I have found when I have done that in the past that I become absolutely useless. It's 12 o'clock. So I tend to not. David says, actually, the design feature will work. I just won't tell anyone that it was an accident. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Aside from all of you. And we'll never know. We will never know. Samantha says, do you know what the episode for December for the Yarn Hookers? Well, I mean, you're subscribed to the newsletter, so it'll give you the themes for all of our December Yarn Hookers. It'll tell you the themes that will be Barbara's thing. It'll tell you the themes that will be coming up in December. So I can't think of them off the top of I know I think the last one that we're gonna do, because we are taking 2 weeks off. The last one that we're gonna do is called, it's the one I'm doing. So it's in not this week, but 3 weeks from this week. That one is gonna be fancy tools. Fancy tools. Hooked by Suzanne says, don't like messy, so get tired of seeing it and gotta clean it up. Yep, I get that. Oh, thanks, not the Ingram. Yes, he's a charcoal gray tuxedo. Yes, he is. Oh, my little handsome man. He's so pretty. And he's got these bright eyes. They're not quite green, but they're bright, very bright with his gray. And he's so pretty. I love all my boys, though. I love my girls, too. All right. So the next question is, look around and assess how satisfied are you with your physical workspace or your physical space that you're in right now? What's one thing you love about it? what's one thing? Look, I wish my physical space was bigger than it is because I feel crammed. But I do like that I can do, and my lighting's funny right now, so forgive me. But I do like that I can do everything right here in this one little space. What should I make after I finish my? Well, that's up to you, Samantha. What do you need something, or do you need to make a gift? That's up to you. That is entirely up to you. Ha. The next one's good. We're going to start talking about food on the next one. So again, sorry about the lighting. It's just the way the sun works in that window right there. The lighting is going to be a little weird for a little bit. So sorry about that. And any of you guys that came in late, I would love to know if you guys got any Black Friday deals, and if and how your Thanksgivings were if you're in the US, if you had Thanksgiving. And if you're not in the US, then just tell me, how has your weekend been? Oh, when I'm between projects, I do something small to donate. I love that, David. That's a great idea. So I think you take David's idea. Do something small to donate. I think that's a wonderful, wonderful idea. And especially right now, just make a hat and take it to a homeless shelter. I think that would be wonderful. I love it. My space is great. Suzanne says, we added a sunroom to our house and I crochet, and it is pretty awesome. That sounds amazing, Suzanne. Just with all that light, and you can see all that nature. I love it. And I need to put that over here so I stop feeling it buzz on me. But that is my mom, she did that. Actually, what she ended up doing is she doesn't have the cabin anymore because she has the bigger house. But when she was living in the cabin, it is a studio cabin, so like a 1-bedroom studio cabin. That's Gremlin, by the way. He sees something out there. He gets restless, so he sees or smells something outside, and that's when he starts pacing like he was just doing. And then he goes and sits in the window and yowls. He yowls. He doesn't meow. He yowls. Samantha said, no Black Friday deals. Barbara says, not at all, but have slowly started an area where the craft room is going. Ooh. Roseanne says, my butt cheek imprint on the couch cushion. Everyone knows that's my space. Right? I love it. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. My space is great. Okay, I saw that part. Ashley says, nothing about my space is really ideal. I have a hospital bedroom set up in the middle of our living room. I love having my laptop on an adjustable tray, which that's nice with at arm's reach, but my yarn is a mess. Yeah, I would imagine so. I hope you get to feeling so much better, Ashley. I really do. But the yarn being a mess, that would drive me a little crazy. But I do like the fact that you have that adjustable tray for your laptop. That is very nice. Very, very nice. So no Black Friday deals for Samantha. And I was in the middle of saying something. But it's gone. It's gone. My brain no longer works. My brain is not working. Yeah, Vonda says to Ashley, hugs. I agree. Everybody pray for Ashley that she has a speedy recovery. If you don't mind my asking, what kind of cancer are you battling right now? I'm assuming it's cancer because you mentioned chemo. If you don't mind my asking. And the next question, you guys, it says, name a healthy food you enjoy and an unhealthy food that you find hard to resist. So I love spinach. And that second thing, there are way too many things to list, but I think number one on the list is probably chips. Samantha says, what is your favorite food? Oh, I have so many favorite foods, but I will always go back to Chinese food as a whole. Always, always, always. I love chicken and broccoli. I love egg drop soup. And sometimes when I go shopping, our Walmart's right by the Chinese place that we get, and I could smell it. I'm like, I just got to go in and get a container of egg drop soup. Ed says fresh spinach is the best. Yes. So Kat says pizza. Pizza is the unhealthy food that you find hard to resist. LJ says I love Cajun bean soup. Oh, that sounds amazing. Which is pretty good choice, but my favorite bad food is always chocolate. Yes. I have chondrosarcoma. Oh my gosh, and my leg was amputated July 2019. Oh my goodness, Ashley. That's a lot to do. So are you still battling the and I know I'm probably saying chondrosarcoma. Are you still battling that? Or did the leg amputation help with that? Just and I apologize. I'm just I hope you don't mind me asking, is what I mean. I hope you don't mind me asking. And you guys, I found these at the Dollar Tree the other day. So I'm a sucker for junior mints. I love me some junior mints, and I shouldn't eat them. But you know what I have actually been looking for, and they had them last year, but I'm not seeing them this year. You know the toffees that they look like peppermints, and then they got a Christmas tree in the middle. I have not been able to find those. Greeks, I love me some Greek salad hooked by Suze. Yes, Greek salad is amazing. Yeah, Ed says dark chocolate is actually good in small amounts. Yes, just the dark chocolate, not like me. I eat the dark chocolate with some caramel. Ellen B says, have a great weekend, everyone. Happy holidays. Same to you, Ellen. Same to you. Yarn Fairy says, that's good. So Yarn Fairy says, fresh berries. I used to love chips, but since giving them up many months ago, I went right back to them. I gave them up for a long time, and I was eating pork skins instead. Yeah, I went right back to them. I had no problem. I need to stop doing that, just like I need to stop eating junior mints. Says they taste weird when I sneak one. I wish I had that problem. Yeah, no, I'm not having that problem at all. Barbara says liver, spinach, Brussels sprouts for the good. Bad food, anything pre-made and overly processed junk food, chocolate. Yes. Ashley says yes, the amputation helped, but I'm still in ongoing chemo for a mass in the back of my rib cage every 3 weeks. I hope that that's going well, Ashley. I hope that's going well. I hope it's progressing as they want it to progress. Thanks, Samantha. Samantha's reminding people to hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Thank you. LJ says I've eaten so much chocolate today. I just had that one junior mint, and actually I'm very proud of myself. This box I've had since yesterday. I didn't eat it in one sitting. Because I can do that. I've been known to do that where I eat it in one sitting. Okay, so the next question, you guys, says, what's an adventurous thing you've done? I don't even know what to put on that. I mean, go to Mardi Gras when I was 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, I went for that many times in a row. Mardi Gras. So that might have been adventurous. And we, of course, because I was 18, 19, 20, we stayed in cheap hotels. So maybe that's adventurous. So I haven't been adventurous since my late teens, early 20s. I did move across a few states because my husband wanted to move. That didn't work out well. Oh my gosh. Kat says, I made peanut brittle for Thanksgiving. It's all gone. Well, as long as you're not the only one that ate that, then you're fine. You are fine. So Barbara has a good point. Good morning. I love to crochet. Good morning to you. So Barbara has a good point. She says, pizza is semi-good for you because it contains all food groups. Better if you make it yourself. I agree, except for the bread part. At least for me. Bread is not good for me. But I do like a white pizza. That is actually my favorite kind of pizza with like tomato and olives and spinach and feta and mozzarella. So amazing. So good. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. Hi, handsome man. Hi, my handsome man. Stop licking my computer. Stop licking my computer. You with your pretty green eyes. I'm sorry. I'm talking sweet nothings with my cat. I probably shouldn't do that. Sweets don't. David says sweets don't appeal to me like they once did, but I do like ginger snaps. Oh, ginger snaps with milk. What? It's the best. And I do like some sweets, especially minty sweets, but and butterscotch, like buttery sweets. But my downfall are going to be the salty stuff, the savory stuff. Most adventurous was going to Africa and helping for 6 weeks. Well, that's pretty darn adventurous and amazing. LJ says, always make our pizzas so much nicer and no soggy bottom. Nice, LJ. I love that. Suzanne says, okay, I'm afraid of heights, and my husband made me fly in a helicopter. So scary. Second time was okay. I would imagine that would be scary because helicopters are these huge windows, and then you're like right up against it. And if they turn, you kind of tilt a little bit. Ashley says to David, have you ever used ginger snaps as a crust for pecan pie or pumpkin cheesecake? Oh, that sounds good. Hi, Roddy Calico. Hi, how are you? So nice to see you. Hello. So nice to see you guys. So I'm going to go through what you could win one more time. And then, those of you guys that are joining me for the first time today, I actually do a giveaway at the end of my live, which is usually at about 1 p.m. Eastern time. So in about 45 minutes. The live will probably, the drawing will probably run in about 40 minutes because I'm running about 5 minutes till. Anyway, I do send most of these internationally if you win. So the only caveat is you do have to have been active in my chat within the last 5 minutes of the drawing. And also my channel members have a higher chance of winning. Just a smidge, just a little higher chance of winning. All right. So what you can choose from are we have the Disney Ursula, Cruella de Vil, and Maleficent buttons. Then I've got this beautiful, as somebody pointed out, coconut button. And then I have the Firefly buttons. And the Kitten Caboodle buttons. Forest Baby buttons. And Minnie Mouse buttons. Flower buttons. Splish Splash buttons. And then these little sparkly buttons, set of 3. And a 3-tiered tassel. And finally, this is the only one I will not send internationally, but it is a little container of all different types of buttons, all different sizes, and they're mostly blue, kind of brown, some black and gray colors in there. So that is what you can choose from if you win. Ed says, Adventure is my middle name. I've done so many things. Camped in the Lincoln National Forest. Ooh. In Alamogordo, New Mexico. Traveled all over on motorcycles. Kayaked down parts of the Delaware River. That sounds amazing. That sounds so amazing. I need to get a kayak. Although I feel like I'd flip over upside down if I get a kayak and then I end up drowning. It probably won't happen. I just need to do it. Barbara says, my favorite pizza is stuffed crust with ranch sauce, spinach, mushrooms, pineapple, meatballs. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know about that, Barbara. But you know what? If you love it, that's what's important. Meatballs, Canadian bacon, and triple cheese from Papa John's. Wow. That sounds crazy. But if you enjoy that, I am so glad that you love that. To Ashley, the crust, that crust sounds tasty. What did I miss something there? I missed something that Ashley said. Ashley says, have you ever used ginger snap? Oh yeah, okay. That I didn't miss it. I did respond to that because it sounds amazing. Ashley says, wish I lived closer. I live for opportunities to show off my ginger snap pecan crust. Oh gosh. Yes, I would drop by with goodies all the time. I love that. Ah, so yummy. So yummy. Borella says, I love those coconut shell buttons too. I just use some on a cardigan. That's awesome. Yeah, I need to, when I do make a cardigan, which one day I will make myself like a regular cardigan, I will probably use those buttons. I love those buttons. I love them. They're beautiful, beautiful buttons. Samantha says, if you could travel to only one state for the rest of your life, where would you go and why? I would stay with the state that I live in, North Carolina. North Carolina has everything, including my family. So North Carolina. It even has my in-laws. It even has my in-laws live in North Carolina. So, oh no, they don't. They live in South Carolina. Oh my gosh, they live in South Carolina, but it's so close. I would go between the. Can I say the Carolinas? That's what I would do. Oh, Yarn Fairy says Alaska. I've been 2 times and all the way to the bar. Felt like I had arrived at home. Oh, I love that. Barbara says, my most adventurous thing I did was ride my neighbor's unbroken filly when I was in my 30s. Yes, she tried to throw me. I was smart enough to slide off her back end as she reared. Oh my gosh. Barella says, I didn't get any pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving, so now I'm really craving it. Oh, I know what you mean. We didn't get any pumpkin pie either. Where we went to had run out, and I'm just making sure. Nope, I don't need to see anything on there. Vonda says, my most adventurous thing was flying on a 2-seater plane over Baltimore, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. You loved it. Were you low enough that you could see like the cities? Baltimore, I bet you from above is just gorgeous. DC is too, because you've got the river right there. But I was just thinking of the bay and everything. Not the bay, but the harbor in Baltimore. And actually, it's funny. Barbara is not Barbara. Vonda. I'm sorry, Vonda. Is where I work. I actually work for a pest control company that services the DC metro area and Baltimore. So I see. I look at maps of it a lot. Oh, you know what though? I love me some pumpkin roll, Barbara. Pumpkin roll. Anything with cream cheese. Oh my gosh. I'm a sucker for anything with cream cheese. This next question, I know I probably have asked this before. And you guys probably already know my answer. I'm going to give you guys like 5 guesses after I ask this question. The Yarn Fairy says, biggest adventure for me was a solo iron butt in Colorado about 7 years ago. 1K miles under 24 hours on a motorcycle. Oh my gosh. And when was that? Was like in the fall? Pumpkin cheesecake, yes, but I like the cheesecake like separate. I don't know. I like just the taste of cheesecake. I love it. Anything and cream cheese. Oh, love it. So good. Okay, so the next question, you guys, and I'm going to let you know. I'm going to give you guys guesses. See if you can guess what my recommendation would be. But it says, what's a TV show you recommend to everyone? So I'll let y'all guess what that recommendation. You know what? I haven't seen Amanda lately. I just realized that. Kyle says you should move to Kenosha. You'll be protected over there by yours truly, founder of the AR-15 gang, Wisconsin's hero. Okay, that's interesting. Vonda says, yes, we were able to see the monuments and all. Oh, I love that. I worked with a pilot who had contacts. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. So Samantha says Big Bang Theory. LJ says Killing Eve season 1. That was I actually enjoyed the whole thing. It got a little weird at the end, but yeah, Killing Eve. That was pretty darn good. I like that one. Yarn Fairy says I did it in July. Oh my gosh, even got hailed on. So when I got into the Rockies, a trip with so many unforgettable moments, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. That sounds amazing. I don't know if I could do it in July, but I'm not thinking July in Colorado. I'm thinking July in the Southeast. You know what I mean? So my July is very different from your July, I think. LJ says I have a minor girl crush on Jodie Comer. Who's Jodie Comer? Is that the blonde, or is that the other girl that was also on Grey's Anatomy? A Third Rock from the Sun. Yes, I love to crochet. That was a pretty amazing one. I agree. Borella says Yarn Fury. That trip sounds amazing. It must have been the best time of your life. I agree. Right? I agree. That does sound amazing. Last Man Standing. That's a funny one. So can any of you guys guess what my current TV show recommendation would be? I've been fangirling about it. Oh, I used to highly recommend Buffy the Vampire Slayer. These days, my tastes are weirder, and I would understand why people either love or hate them, like Twin Peaks. I need to check out Twin Peaks. I have not watched Twin Peaks, but I think that it's right down my alley. You know what I mean? A major crush, not minor. Yes, Villanelle. Okay, so right, she's pretty. Yeah, her real accent is so scoose. It's crazy. I love it. Love Buffy, have for years. You got it, Terry. Terry knew. That's the one I would recommend right now. Hey, anybody that has heard me talking about the Wheel of Time TV series, it's actually on Amazon. There's only 4 episodes out now. I am going to tell you, first of all, the book series I love. I would appreciate the TV series as a separate thing from the book series. They have some the general idea of them are the same, but there's details that are not the same, and it's just going to have to be that way. But if you got stuck on episode 1 because it felt like it was rushed, and don't stop at episode 1. Go on to episode 2, and they just build up and get better. And this last episode was so flippin' amazing, so amazing. Barbara says, made my boyfriend lemon pudding the other day and myself cheesecake. He says he hates cheesecake. Went to get some of my cheesecake, found only half, and he hadn't touched the pudding. That's how amazing your cheese. That's so hilarious. So apparently he loves your cheesecake. The Yarn Fairy says, my July started in New York and ran across the center of the country. Was pretty hot and hit 2 tornado cells with weather. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness for underpasses and a friend with a rescue truck ready just in case. That is pretty wow. Wow. Did I say that right, Scoos? Did I say that wrong? I'm into Yellowstone with Kevin Costner, which have been wanting to check that out. I think that I would enjoy that, Suzanne. The Office with Steve Carell. That's what Roseanne recommends. Terry says, have it saved and going to start it this weekend. Oh, Terry, tell me what you think about it. Please, please, please tell me what you think about it. And I know it says that the new episodes come out on Friday, but if you're in Eastern time, it actually comes out at 7 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday because it comes out at midnight GMT. So yeah, that's how obsessed I am. I love to crochet. Desperate Housewives. Samantha says hi, Tank. The Yarn Fairy says, I was 50 when I made the trip. Ed had taught me to write a few years before. Oh my gosh. Hi, Lisa. So nice to see you here with us today. Oh, that's okay. Hi, Mel and everyone in chat. I slept through 2 alarms. That is okay. That is quite all right. David says, it's Scouse, like a Liverpool. I don't know. Liverpool accent. I don't know. I'm so unworldly, David. Scouse. So Scouse. Is that how you say it? And what does that mean? What does it mean? I have no clue. It says I don't even know how to spell it phonetically. Scouse, like ow. I love it. Barbara says his taste has changed because I've made lots of different cheesecakes in the past. One was a triple chocolate. Ooh, that sounds good. Barella loves Dexter. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm not gonna get my pronunciations right because yeah, that's not something I tried to do well, and I love finding names that are a challenge for me to pronounce, especially at work. But yeah, no. Vonda says Law and Order SVU. I'm with you on that one. Law and Order, Organized Crime, Walking Dead, and War the Walking Dead. So the 2 Walking Dead series, right? I've started watching Walking Dead, but I have had difficulty. I think maybe I got partly through the first season. I need to start it again, I think. Because I think it's going to be one of those that'll grow on me, but I haven't really got invested in it. Not really. But as Samantha says, do I like Great Wolf Lodge? I have never been to Great Wolf Lodge. I've heard some really good things about it, but I have never been. The Scousers are from Liverpool. Oh, okay. Okay, so there is a very specific sound, and I'm gonna have to look that up because I'm sure if I look up like on YouTube Liverpool accent, then I will then understand. Roseanne says the zombie sounds get on my nerves. What does everyone think of the newest CSI? I have not checked it out yet, Barbara, but I need to. What do you think of it? You tell me what you think of it. Have you watched it? That's the last of my junior mints that I'm gonna eat for right now. Okay. So David's saying for the Liverpool accent on YouTube, look up Cilla Black and Paula Grady. So Samantha's saying when you make your tutorials for right-handed crocheter, Samantha, just so you know, and this is how a lot of right-handed people make it for left-handed crocheters. When I make a tutorial, I make it left-handed because I am left-handed. And it was that was the only thing I was uploading was my left-handed ones, and I found that I was not getting very many views. So I have a tool in my editor that I flip. I do like a mirror image. So I flip my image And so it looks like I'm doing it right-handed. Now you can tell the difference, and I try my best not to put too much on screen that you can tell the difference. But sometimes if you see something on my hook, like the etching in my hook, the embossing, you can tell the difference that way. But that's it. But that is how I do both left-handed and right-handed tutorials. I have not done a tutorial in an age. I've been doing more reviews, and it's just because I just haven't had the opportunity, I haven't had the time to do a full-on tutorial. That's all. Well, and I haven't created any new new things. So I will be doing a tutorial eventually on my messy bun hat, but I just haven't created any new designs. Ashley says, my most recent obsession is a German show on Netflix called Dark. Now, I tried to watch Dark. I'm going to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm so unworldly. I really am. I have a hard time watching foreign films. There are a few that I love, like Run Lola Run. Love that one. And Amelie, and Pan's Labyrinth. So there's some that I love, but I usually have a hard time with it. And I ran into that with Dark. I tried it, but I couldn't. It says it's a drama that deals with time travel and cause and effect. People like Donnie Darko would like it. That's why I thought I would like it, Ashley, is because I'm a huge fan of Donnie Darko, but I just couldn't get past that translation or the subtitles. I know, that's weird. Oh, Board Panda, that's always oh my gosh. Wow. So give me a minute, you guys. I got to deal with a troll. I got to deal with a troll. All right. Anyway, sorry about that. You're gonna get those. Yep, you get them. Sometimes you get them. But okay, so there's English dubbing in the options. It's not terrible. I don't have the attention span for subtitles anymore. You know what? Maybe I'll try that, Ashley. Maybe I'll try the dubbing. I might have to do that. Yarn Fury says, I've had a hard time when vocals and mouth movements don't sync up. It ruins films for me, no matter how good it may be otherwise. Yeah, so Suzanne says, oh, wow, I always wondered how some YouTubers could work with left and right-handed in tutorials. Now I know. Thanks, Mel. Yeah, I just flip it. I use the most editors have it, but definitely I use iMovie, and iMovie has it. It's not actually a recent addition. I actually used to have to export it, put it in another video, and then flip the whole video. Anyway, it was a pain in the butt, but now iMovie has it as long as I edit on my computer. LJ says, well, I was ready to answer that seriously. What, about the number of chins? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta love trolls, right? All right, so here we go. This one's actually kind of good. It's interesting. So this next question. Oh, and I'll have my giveaway. I usually have my giveaway at about 5 minutes till, you guys. So that's when I usually do the drawing, is 5 minutes till. And all right. Oh, wait. I went to the wrong thing. Hang on a second. Let me go back. Alrighty, there I am. Samantha says, do you have any recommendations for me to crochet with the Karen anniversary cake yarn? You can actually do so much with the Karen anniversary cake yarn. If you are a smaller person, you can usually get like a hat or toboggan type hat, and or beanie, whatever, and a sweater out of it. You might actually get a few things out of it. So, but that anniversary cake is, you can get quite a bit out of that. And I would go with like a cardigan or a sweater. That's what I would go with. Yeah, and I've seen where people have made some gorgeous sweaters out of that. Vonda says, I was wondering how that was done. Was thinking that those that did it were ambidextrous. I wish I was ambidextrous, but nope. It's just a trick of of editing. That's all. It's just a trick of editing. I know that's, and it took me a while to figure that out. That's what they did, but yeah. Anyway, that's how they do it. They just flip the image. And then I become right-handed all of a sudden. It's amazing. Okay, so this next question, you guys, is, and it's interesting. You have to think about it a little bit. What age do you wish you could be permanently? I have two answers for this. So what age do you wish you could be permanently? So I have two answers. My first one is 30. And why I say 30 is I don't want to. Your 20s, you're still figuring yourself out. And sometimes that goes into the 30s. But basically, maybe even 35 would be a really good one. By that time, you've figured yourself out and you're confident. And but you still have kind of that youngness still to you at 35. But you feel like an adult. So 35, I think, is a good age. Or I'm gonna tell you, like 65. And I know I haven't been 65 yet, but the reason why I say 65 is you're retired. You're not working anymore, which is kind of nice. But at least at 35, you're not losing the energy to work. You still have that drive, that stamina. I'm not saying that you lose it in your 40s, but as I am gonna be 47 here in like a week, I think. Yeah. Oh my gosh, my birthday's in like just over a week. But so I will be 47, and I'm just getting towards the age where I'm like, I'm good with never working again. I'm okay with that. Not working. I mean, I would always do something, but like not having to get up and answer to a boss. Not My boss is great. Don't get me wrong. I have an awesome boss. Well, sometimes he drives me crazy, but my boss is great. I just, I would like to just get up and, if I want to make YouTube videos that day, YouTube videos that day, I will. Or if I want to crochet all day, or if I want to clean the house, whatever. Yeah, so not the end says, I would love to be 24, but know what I know now. Yes, amen to that. Yes, that's right, Roseanne. 65 is good. Your yarn senior discounts would rule. Yes. Yarn Fairy, I don't know what you're saying there. It says 07F was A. I don't know what that means. So Lisa says 30. Samantha says 45. D. Holland says 45. Lita says 21. David says, I heard Lefty say that it doesn't always work when a right-handed person flips a video for lefties. I don't have a problem with it, but I am not like an empirical lefty. Like I don't have to see somebody doing it left-handed for me. So I can flip things around in my head. So I've always watched right-handed. I've never looked for specifically left-handed tutorials. I've always watched right-handed. Samantha says 30. So you had a couple of answers there. Tammy says 40, which is a good age. I think so. 35. I'm with Rita on the 35, either 35 or 65. Samantha says I should join Julie. No, I don't want. I would love to join Julie on Tuesdays, and if I can, I'll get into her chat. But that's Julie's. That's Julie's Chicklet Club. That is Julie's Chicklet Club. 50. The Arm Fairy says 50. It was the summer before I got sick and had so much courage and energy. Oh, I love that. Borella says age 26. That was my best year. I turned 26 on the 26th of April that year. I looked good, felt good, and really didn't have a care in the world. If only we could just keep, you know what I mean? Just that energy. Just I like changing ages. Even with all my aches and pains, it lets me know that I'm alive. I learn something new every day. I love that, Barbara. Lisa says, my body from when I was 30, but still get older. Right? Rita's, hi, Rita. How are you? Right Brain Crochet, love it. Not 4 years older than my boyfriend. Bless him for telling me I look 25, but I still feel 44. The Arm Fairy says, sorry, Mel, phone got me when I picked it up. Oh, got you. Okay, I was like, what is that saying? I don't understand. Suzanne says, me too, 30, 35. I'd still rather be 30, 35. Let's just say I'm retired. So, yep, that's what I do. Crochet and clean up and go out for breakfast and supper sometimes. Exactly. The flip is okay fundamentally. LJ says the flip is okay fundamentally. The issue is when it's flipped with no consideration for the wording. So insert right to left when you're going the opposite way. Oh, see, now that's a good point, LJ. That's a really good point. I like that. David says 50 was good. I felt a new sense of entitlement and I still had a cushy job and a relationship. Oh, I like that. What was your best year for you? I've had so many good years. I'm going to say this year was my worst. That's all I'm going to say. Knitting videos are the worst, worse than crochet from personal experience. Oh, so when you flip knitting for left versus right, that's hard. Ed says 50 was good. I like it. I like it. So, yeah, I haven't hit 50 yet, but my hips are already killing me. I just need to lose weight. That's all. I do. I need to lose weight. As Board Panda said, I need to lose some chins. All right. So, ooh, I like this one. I can answer this one pretty quick, actually. It says, what's your guilty pleasure when you have free time during the week? What is your guilty pleasure when you have free time during the week? Naps. That's it for me. Naps. I love a good nap. And it needs to be 1 hour or less. It used to be 30 minutes or less, but now it's 1 hour or less. Ashley says, I like the age I'm at now really well. 35 seems nice and cushy. I like my body, even my amputation. I'm in a stable relationship. I'm not questioning my gender or sexuality. Creeps don't hit on me. Yeah. Amen to all of that, Ashley. Right? 35 is like where you're just comfortable, and it's around that age you're very comfortable in yourself, and you still look amazing. Rita says trashy novels. Samantha says crochet. Terry says YouTube. Yarn Fairy says yarn, more yarn. Yay, I like the way you guys think. Samantha says, can I ask a question for everyone? Go ahead and ask, Samantha. Ed says kayaking, fishing, or motorcycling. See, you're probably much more fit than I will ever be. And I am jealous of that. I wish that that was like my go-to, but it's not. Nope, I nap. I do. I honestly wish that was my go-to. Samantha says YouTube. Oh, I love this next question, which I'll ask in a minute. Not yet. Terry says YouTube. Samantha says, where does everyone get their yarn from? There are so many answers to that, Samantha. It's amazing. Because I live in a rural area, and it actually takes me at least an hour to an hour and a half to get to, say, one of the big box stores like Michael's. I order my yarn online a lot, so I end up Lion Brand is one of my favorite places to order yarn. Hirschner's is one of my favorite places to order yarn. I do also buy yarn every once in a while from Walmart. Not always, but when I do buy it from Walmart, I'm usually getting Mainstays brand. I also like to get yarn from Dollar Tree when they have it available. Um, and then I just bought some yarn from Ollie's. Oh, and Premier has been having some amazing sales lately. I managed to get some excellent deals, some $2 yarns, which that'll be a haul that'll be coming out. I haven't received it yet, so it'll be coming out not next week, maybe the week after. We'll see. Hooked by Suzanne. So Suzanne says, that's a hard one. I'm retired, so can do everything I want. And yes, even nap. Love it. Roseanne says, hot bath, glass of wine, scented candle, bath bomb with no interruptions. Oh, that sounds amazing, Roseanne. No, so Roseanne, my happy place, what I want here in the next 10 to 15 years, is related somewhat to that. So I love where I live. I love the area I live in. Not necessarily this particular property. I'm going to go to a different property with a little bit bigger house. But eventually, what I want is a nice, good sized deck. Maybe part of it screened in, at least part of it covered. And on that covered, under that covered part, I want to put a hot tub. And yeah, so I would love to have my hot tub, and that would be like my. It doesn't matter what time of year, even if I have to break out some of the outdoor heaters and stuff, get in that hot tub, watch some shows, whether I mount a TV outside or just use my iPad, I don't care. But that is like my dream. That's what I want for me, and I want to manifest that in the next 10 to 15 years. Oh my gosh, serial killer documentaries. Bro, Ella, me and you. I love those things. I love them. I actually even watch them on, like, there's some YouTube channels that have serial killer documentaries. I can't even remember the names of them right now, but love it. Lita says right now it's watching the cheesy holiday movies, and I actually like Hallmark movies. I'm with you on that one. But the rest of the time it's YouTube and buying yarn. Yum. Vonda says read, TV, crochet. Not in that order, I bet. Samantha says, here's my next question. What is everyone's favorite type of yarn? Barbara says, depends on my mood. Watching a kid's show just to improve my mood. Snacking. YouTube, TV show. Playing with animals. Crafting. Driving the side-by-side on the trails. Ooh, I love that. Naps. Just enjoying nature. I love it. That's another thing. Wouldn't it be nice to have one of those big, like, bed size? What you do is you put on like a mattress, big swing out there under a covered porch, or and then you can just like nap outside. I love that. That's why I think I'm gonna have to get get it screened in so that I don't have any critters coming and napping with me. There, that was the last loose end on my wrap. Rosie says, love you, Mel. We are on the same wavelength. Yes. It's my happy place. I can't wait. Oh, I will be there. I promise you, I will be there. Rita says, I'm a multitasker. I listen to audiobooks and crochet. Yes. Word of warning, leave a note on the door so no one walks in during steamy parts and turns red. Oh my gosh, who was it that was saying? I can't even remember where this came from. I heard a story of someone, and I don't know what, if it was someone who knew someone or what, but a story of someone who was listening to their stories, their steamy stories, right? And it ended up being on like the whole house, all the house speakers, including exterior speakers, and they had it blaring while they were cleaning or something. Anyway, it was hilarious. Maybe that was you, Rita. I don't. Oh, my time. True crime on YouTube. Yes. My son and his wife bought a blow up hot tub and love it. Oh, I might have to consider that. What is everybody's favorite sports team? Hang on. An inexpensive year. And Lisa's answering your earlier question. Your questions are coming a little fast for us to answer them all. But Samantha, Lisa says inexpensive yarn. Hi, Suzanne. Okay, Mel, you should come visit. I have a hot tub area attached to my sunroom. Oh my gosh. Suzanne, not Samantha, Suzanne. Yeah, you would be kicking my butt out. You'd be like, Melanie, you need to go home now. If you make a swing like that, don't forget the mosquito netting. Yes. Well, where I'm at, actually, believe it or not, where I'm at, we don't have as many problems with mosquitoes. Believe it or not. Every once in a while, but for the most part, no problems with mosquitoes. The Yarn Fairy says, I listen to true crime podcasts at work. Sometimes I think I scare the young kids who work with me. I'm older than the rest of my crew by 30 years. You know what though? And that just makes them even better, I think. Although the colors are boring, the Premier Puzzle yarn is so soft and nice to crochet with. That's what Borella is saying to you, Samantha, on that one question. Rita says, not me. I will try and remember to double my speakers now. Oh my God. That was hilarious though. I can't even remember where that story came from. Oh my, it was hilarious though. Thank you, Samantha. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. So you guys, it is about that time. Roseanne and Mel in the hot tub, 2 raisins that would never, yes, I would never leave. I swear you would be kicking my butt out. Okay, so let me come back over here. So, but yes, it is time for the giveaway. All righty, hang on a minute, because you know we need to do a drum roll. Oh my gosh, Broella! Yay! That's awesome. Oh, I'm so excited for you. So if you saw what I showed here, Broella, then please go ahead and email me with where to send, what your choice is, and where to send that, and I will get it sent to you. I am going to warn you guys. Actually, since my husband passed away, I've just gotten behind on my mailing, because I used to get everything ready and then give it to him, and he would take it when he was on his way to work. So I had to find the time to get it done. And sometimes it can take me 1 to 2 months to get stuff out. And sometimes it takes me only a couple weeks. So just a heads up, but I always send everything out. I always do. So just to let you know, that's just the way things are rolling for me now. Oh, and you guys, I actually have quite a few giveaways coming up over the next month. You can't go into the holiday season without giving away something, right? So I actually do have quite a few giveaways coming over the next month, including a furls hook. I also have a hook set, and and actually a kit, a kit too. So anyway, I have those coming up. So keep an eye out for that. I haven't even been looking at the chat. I'm sorry. But yay, Broella, I'm so excited. Thanks. Thank you to Nightbot. Yes, Nightbot does all the heavy lifting for me. Oh, Barbara says, but the sound of running water is too good to pass up. The pond has a waterfall. Ooh, nice. I like that. But you know what though? Even with the pond, it's actually a good idea to have the running water or the waterfall because it's still water that attracts mosquitoes. Samantha, yes. The thing. I know, Terry. It's that time already. It says if I have to listen to my neighbors' domestics, they can listen to some of my books. There you go. Even with the koi pond, we still get a few mosquitoes. Now, if we had a pond, yeah, it would. But I know the koi's probably eat it. Probably eat some of the eggs. Oh no, Lisa, your phone just froze. Oh no. Oh, thanks, Roseanne. I'm glad you subscribed to my channel too. I am so glad. You guys, so I am and what you can count on. So this week on my channel, I do have coming up, I have what is it? I have on Tuesday, it'll probably be my Ollie's shopping haul. So I'll show you guys that. And then on Friday, it'll be another review. Honestly, I don't know what the review is going to be on. I'm thinking it is going to be a hook set review with a case. So you're going to have that review coming on Friday. So keep an eye out for that. You guys, thank you all so much for joining me today. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And you guys, I know I'm ending like 2 minutes early, but I'm going to go eat some soup. I'm going to go have some soup. Anyway, you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Mwah.